Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Planet Lizzdom. Apparently, my keyboard and my house is very haunted. That wasn't supposed to happen. But here we are. It's October and stranger things have happened. So welcome to the show. It is October 6th, and this is the third episode of our Something Strange series because something strange has come to Planet Lizzdom. Join us, as we get to know sword swallowers, mind readers, contortionists, strongmen, burlesque performers, and so much more. And guys, I am so happy to announce tonight that our show on October 10th at Revival is sold out. I'm very happy about that. And I'm really thrilled. And I'm so excited for each and every one of you to attend. If you did not get your tickets for this show, fear not. We're going to have another one in January. So make sure as soon as you hear about it, get your tickets because they do sell out so quickly. First up this week, though, is a dark creature of daring and delight. It doesn't mean that we can't get to know our performers, and her dark and spooky ways will cast a spell on even the darkest and coldest heart. Welcome to the bewitching and seductive world of the Swamp Hag. What is that? The Swamp Hag couldn't be here. The Swamp Hag's on special assignment? Okay, guys, well, it looks like we have a very special guest joining us tonight in her place. Everybody, please welcome Barnabas, the Bone Dragon. Hello, Barnabas. How are you?
Oh, good evening. I'm so sorry the Swamp Hag couldn't make it. She's out wrestling a swamp gator in the night.
Is that what she's up to tonight?
Where do I look? Oh, I'm so sorry. I do not know how to technology. I'm from the Dark Ages. Yes.
Oh, that's okay, Barnabas. You're doing a great job. Just keep looking straight ahead.
Oh,
just look for the green hair.
Oh, thank you. I'm very distracted. There's a cat licking its butthole right over here. Right over here.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, what is that you have there?
Right back over here. There's a cat. I'm currently harassing him. He's hiding.
Oh, yes. Well, hopefully Phineas will make an appearance later and say hi to us.
Yes, it's a Swamp Hag's cat. He has a reconstructed bladder.
Oh, well, you know what? We love cats no matter what. Reconstructed bladder, extra toes, lots of whiskers, purrs, you name it. Now, Barnabas, I hope that, in Swamp Hag's stead, you'll be able to share with us a little bit of information about her because there are some people who don't know why Teresa the Swamp Hag is so awesome.
Oh, I thought it was very well known. Well, that's very sad for them. Yes. Teresa the Swamp Hag, she hails from up north, but then came down to Toronto because she felt more at home. She likes doing a lot of pain-proof performances involving skewers through her face and hook suspension. Yes. But now she likes doing lots of stuff involving dancing on broken glass. Yeah. And she decided to do that because she found herself working out at the gym, which is very modern and she saw lots of mirrors and wanted to throw weights at them and couldn't smash the glass. And from there, she thought, why not do a stage act where she could smash the glass, but not at the gym?
I have to say, I have had that temptation a few times myself where I've been holding something heavy and I thought, that would probably sound really cool.
It's very nice to smash the glass. And it's real glass made from wine bottles and it's very thick glass.
Wow. So now has because I remember I actually got to see Teresa the Swamp Hag perform at Something Strange, I think in 2019.
Oh, nice! Yeah.
Yeah, at the Mod Club Theater, and she was wonderful. Her act looks something like this.
Ooh.
Something similar to that, where I think she's standing on glass there.
Yeah.
But that one looks a little more festive.
That was from a Christmas show. There's a burnt up zombie Santa behind her in the tree.
Oh. I love it. For her show with us on Something Strange, Barnabas, do you know if there's anything that we should know or be prepared for?
Oh, the wardrobe is super cute. Super cute wardrobe and is inspired by Dios de los Muertos
Ooh, I love Dios de los Muertos.
The Swamp Hag is half Mexicano, so she likes to show her heritage.
Oh, I love it. Please let Teresa the Swamp Hag know that I always wear a sugar skull around my neck.
Ooh.
Just because I discovered Dios de los Muertos with my mother in Mexico many, many years ago, and this is to honor her because that was a very special thing between us. So I'm really excited to see that.
Ooh, that's very nice.
Oh,
See?
that's I'm so excited.
It's super cute makeup, and instead of being a gory performance, it's more of a graceful, delicate, smashy performance.
Ooh, great but delicate smashy. I like that. I like the sound of that.
It's a sensitive swamp hag. Yeah.
Oh,
She
well,
has
that's lovely.
feelings. Feelings.
She has feelings. Well,
She has
and
feelings.
that's for something everyone to remember that all performers do have feelings, even though there's a facade there. There is a person and a heart and a soul behind what they are doing, and it's a very big deal.
Yeah.
I found this beautiful photo of Swamp Hag earlier today, and I think
Ooh,
she's
yeah.
performing as well.
Yeah, this is from the wasteland. How do you say post-apocalyptic? Very cyberpunk. Yes. Mm.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. Made all the costume by herself. It was very nice, very fun.
Wow.
I
Well, I
told her we could dance without wearing the mask. Yeah.
I did not know that Teresa the Swamp Hag was so talented. That's amazing. She had done something that I saw earlier as well, where she's dressed as Medusa.
Ooh, yes, look at
Yeah.
that. Oh, that was quite a long time ago. All the dreads are full of wires to make the hair like Dr. Seuss character.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Very fun. Those were done in the caves of Hamilton with her
Okay.
pet snake.
Oh, that's her pet snake?
Yeah. It's boa constrictor, a rescue snake, very friendly snake, gives good back rubs.
Wow, that's cool. Gives good back rubs?
Gives very good lower back rubs. If you're on the computer for a long day, take snake out, wrap it around low back, let it squeeze you, construct. It's meant to do so in the wild. Oh, very nice. Saves you money on massage therapist.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, note to self, get a boa constrictor.
Make sure a friendly one. Otherwise, it just bites your face.
I was gonna say, do you and the boa constrictor get along?
Oh,
Part of
very
it?
nice, yes.
Yes, okay, good. Good. That's important. That's
Yes.
very important.
Swamp
Um,
Hag likes many animals. She has a horse she's had for over a decade. She has two cats. She has a lizard. She has snake. She used to have chameleons, but they don't live very long, unfortunately, which is very sad because they're such cute little aliens. Oh my god.
really? I didn't know
Yes.
that.
Yes.
How long does a chameleon usually live for?
They only live for 3 to 5 years, which is very sad because they're very expensive and very particular to habitat.
Wow.
They like high humidity, very particular about humidity.
I had no idea. I'm particular about humidity, that's for sure.
Oh, you would like to be a chameleon then, yes, with longer
Oh,
lifespan.
yes. I think I am part chameleon. I mean, look at this hair.
Oh, yeah, I would say part peacock. That looks like peacock hair.
Okay, I'll take peacock.
Yeah.
Now, something that I do love about the Swamp Hag that I'm sure you appreciate, Barnabas, is that she is full of different costumes.
Oh, that's my Bessie. Oh, she just bought a house. That one on the left. She's living it up right now. Oh, very
No,
jealous.
no way.
Yeah, not in Toronto though. I think at Etobicoke, but not all. But she just bought a sweet, sweet house. Her cats are very happy.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, she's obviously very, very creative. You know, how long has she been creative like this? Like since she was born, so a little girl, or
Oh, she's from very conservative household. Parents said no makeup, no hair dye, no tattoos, and she's like, eh. But then when she went to art school, she started to be more creative. Then she started doing recreational drugs and saw some sweet colors and smelled the purple. From there, it got more creative. It got more fun. But honestly, I think around 2011, she started really finding her true self and being like, weird is wonderful.
Yes.
And as long as you're not hurting yourself or others, let your free flag fly and let your heart sing with what you let your heart sing. And it's fine.
I love it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, Barnabas, that is great advice. I'm glad that she shared that with you, and I'm glad that she's sharing that with everybody through you today. Does anybody have any questions for Barnabas about Teresa the Swamp Hag? Because this show is designed to connect with you, for you, together, for everybody. So definitely, guys, if you have a question, type out a comment. I know there's usually a bit of a minute or two delay, but we'll definitely put it up and ask it. And while we're waiting, Barnabas, how has things been for you and Teresa and everybody? Before COVID, what were you guys up to, and what were you doing for the past 2 years?
Oh, well, discovering some goat yoga. I decided me puppet and the Swamp Hag decided to go and hang out with some goats and some llamas and some alpacas and a 700-pound pig named Alice because she's delightful. And we decided to go hang out and do some goat yoga and take the Swamp Hag's horse and go for walks in the woods and
Cool.
just exist. And that's where the Swamp Hag found her sensitive side, and that's where this performance kind of blossomed from. And the song that we're using for the performance has the lyric "Shatter Me" in it, and that's where we kind of dissolve ourselves and then build ourselves back up. And also, the goats were very therapeutic because they just go, bah! They're
Now,
not.
is it true that the goats like to climb on you?
When you're doing goat yoga, you have the instructor, and then you have something called the goat buster because the goats like to bounce. They jump on you and then bounce off, and sometimes from your legs, then to sometimes another person. So we have the goat buster because sometimes the goats get a little too excited, and then we have sometimes a goat mosh pit happening, and it's like, oh shit, son. So I would very much in another life like to be a goat buster because that job looks like the shit.
That looks like a lot of fun.
It
By the way,
before it's
Barnabas, can you let Teresa the Swamp Hag know that Daddy Red is really looking forward to seeing her act on Sunday?
Oh, Daddy Red, he is a very nice person and performer. I will tell him I'm looking forward to seeing him and his act. And I hope he does not stab himself in the throat. Because sword swallowing always makes me like, oh God, your organs.
I know. Like Barnabas, when he was talking with us last week, I was just biting my fists because I thought, oh my gosh, how do you get that wrong?
Oh, it's
You
very
know?
high risk of sword swallowing. People do not understand. There are some strengths that are very, very, very high risk. The stunts, they are severe, severe stunts. Oh God.
Absolutely. Barnabas, is there anything that you've ever wanted to try or that Teresa's ever wanted to try?
The Swamp Hag really wants to do some silk climbing stuff. She
Ooh.
also would like to do things that involve a miniature horse.
Oh, that would be so cute.
It has to have a tutu. It has to want to be on the hind legs on cue, so we can do like little hind leg and then circles around, like like little, hold on, little circles, like hind leg little circles with a tutu, and then
Oh
she's
my
doing a
God.
stunt in the middle, and then the hind legs horse is like hopping around as to accents the stunt to make it more theatrical. And yeah, has to have miniature horse. Cannot be a goat. Must be
Okay, no
miniature
go.
horse. No goat.
Well,
No
the
goat.
goat
Miniature horse or
counts.
bust. Yes. Yes. Must be miniature pony and must
Okay.
have like flowing mane and tail so we can make it all like really pretty.
Oh, that would be really pretty.
I think so. And if it can like maybe carry like a little I don't know, maybe we gotta figure out hydraulics here, but if it could carry like a little sprinkler somehow, so there's like a little fountain while it's hopping, so we can have like a water feature while she's doing her thing. So there's like a little hopping. Just picture it. Can you picture it for me? Can you picture? So the thing's hopping, and then there's water spitting out at the top, and then maybe we have some glitter in the water, so that way it's like really sparkly, and then maybe some sprinkler on the floor, so there's hopping, and then what you get it. It would be magical.
Oh my
Magical.
God, it would be so magical. I'm
Oh, and
loving
put a
it.
horn on the little pony, so it looks like a unicorn. But there you go.
Oh my gosh, that would
No,
be
there you
the
go. That'd
ultimate.
be great. That'd be great. Okay, there you go. I'm not gonna add any more. There you go.
Oh
That'd
gosh.
be good.
Barnabas, would you get jealous if the Swamp Hag did that with the little pony?
Oh no, me and the pony would be friends.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Because
I'm into ponies. It's good.
because Barnabas, I think you're pretty awesome. I think you
Oh,
deserve a little bit of a spotlight too.
oh. One day I'm gonna be in an act. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get in there. But she made me and she left me on the side.
Absolutely. Well,
I
world's
was
closest
supposed to be in a
Barnabas.
YouTube video and it never happened.
Don't worry, Barnabas. I'll help you do something. I'll make sure that you get, that you get the exposure that's due to you.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, Barnabas, I think you're adorable.
Oh.
Would you ever read children's stories?
Maybe if they were like dragon related or plant
Okay.
related or dinosaur related, because that's kind of what I'm kind of made of. Yes.
Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know because I know some illustrators and authors and people who like to read stories and that sort of thing. So that's good to know.
Yeah, I would read to the children from a faraway distance, at least 6 feet. Yes.
Yes.
At
At least.
least
Now,
6 feet.
at least 6 feet.
Plastic shield up.
Oh yes, actually, one of the best signs I ever saw was a drawing of 6 feet, and it said 6 feet apart.
Yeah. There you go.
I
That's
loved it.
perfect.
Now, Barnabas, can you tell me, um, does Teresa the Swamp Hag ever talk about, any other artistic endeavors that she wants to do? What else can you tell us about Teresa?
Oh, the Swamp Hag, she is a tattoo artist full time, and she likes to stab people repeatedly. She likes using large remains of needles. She also
Yes.
does pet portraits. She does commissions. She does painting. She does. Oh, look at that! That's her current
Yes.
Facebook
There she
profile
is.
picture. There she goes. She stabs people, and she is fully vaxxed, fully masked. Everything's good. Everything's great. Yep, loves tattooing, loves painting. She has a Bachelor of Fine Arts from York University, also on the tattoo. I like doing rescues when people come in with weird things of crap and I fix it. Oh, yes. And then we have the starfish one as well. That was a really fun fix because that one on the left was pretty bad.
Yeah, that one needed some love.
It's really bad.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Really bad.
Barnabas, do you know how long it took her to fix that?
Yeah, that was just like a couple hours. Tattoo wasn't that big, so it just took a couple hours to go over and just saturate it and reshape it and make it look nice.
Yeah, it's popping. It looks great. I really like this one too with the starfish.
Oh yes, the Swamp Hag loves tattooing nature. If you asked her to tattoo a building, she'd be like, no, not a building. No.
No buildings, no.
No buildings, they're boring and they're gray and they're like, no, yes, flowers are cool. That's a really old one.
Yeah.
Very old one. I was like in a
really like
year or two.
Okay. And what about this one here?
Oh, that's a very old one too. That was way back when she tattooed right beside the tattoo rock parlor. And it was quite a long night on Fridays and Saturdays and whatnot. That's on my leg. That's on the Swamp Hag's leg.
That's very cool. Barnabas, is that your eye?
That looks very much like my eyeball because it's very reptilian and whatnot. But that's an iguana eyeball.
Oh, is that an iguana?
Yeah, the Swamp Hag used to have an iguana and it was 3 foot long and it would climb up her body and sit on her shoulder. And it was a rescue animal and it was quite a sassy iguana. And it was quite aggressive when it was mating time. It would go all orange and get very jowly around its throat. And we had to put it in a very big cage and lock it up around mating time because it would charge down the hallway and be very saucy.
No way!
Quite horny. The Swamp Hag gave it a stuffed lobster, microwave so it had some heat, and we'd give it to the iguana so it would hump, and that would help him with his sexual aggression during mating season.
Wow, I had no idea. I absolutely had no idea that iguanas could be saucy.
They have urges in the season of the mating, and you must give them things to do it with. And in the wild, sometimes males would be so aggressive to females that they would grab on so tightly onto the ribcage that they would shred them, and then the females would perish, and the males were like, "Oh, I want girls like me."
Wow, that is just mind blowing. I didn't know. I had no idea, Barnabas.
Males have very bad D game.
Wow.
Very
Well,
unfortunate.
what about bone dragons?
I unfortunately am barren below the waist, so I do not repopulate, so I will shrivel up and die and be forgotten when it is my time.
Oh. Ago was saying that he wants to get a tattoo of squirrels because squirrels are cool.
Oh, squirrels are wild. The Swamp Hag would love to do a tattoo of a squirrel as long as it had some nuts. Some nice,
Yes.
big, swollen nuts.
And what about goat yoga in the audience? A goat mosh pit?
I think that would be quite messy. Goats poo a lot.
Do goats poo a lot?
Goats would leave lots of droppings in the audience, and we all would have a very squishy time with our shoes.
Wow, I didn't know that. I just thought goats kind of didn't poo. I thought they were just kind of,
Everybody poops, Liz. Everybody poops.
Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. That's so funny. Barnabas, did you know that I illustrated a book about farts and poops?
Aw.
I did. It's called And Then the Fart Happened.
Aw. Do you fart a lot?
I do. And I poop. And sometimes I laugh so hard that I'll fart.
Nice.
I've done that. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
It's always the perfect timing.
I believe there's a website that lists all the animals that are capable of flatulence. I think it's brilliant.
Oh, my gosh.
Someone took the time to do that to let everyone know here are the lists of beasts that can actually fart.
Wow. Someone took the time to do that.
They let us know.
Well, I'm going to say that probably on the top of that list would be a rhinoceros
Nice.
and probably a cow.
Nice. Cows got the methane.
Oh yeah, cows for sure. I had a cow poop on my toe once actually. I'm still traumatized.
Ooh. It pooed on your only your toe, or your toe just got part of the pie? Because cows have a very wide radius of poo.
My toe got part of it. We were going to visit Farmer Egan's farm.
Oh.
We saw the cows, and one of them just let her rip, and of course it
no.
went everywhere, and it went on my toe because I was wearing a sandal. I was in nursery school, and my mother would not let me wash it off. She told me to let it dry up, and that it would fall off
Why would
later.
she do that?
I don't know, but I was
trying to teach you some weird fucked up lesson.
I don't know. I don't understand because really a Kleenex could have solved all of that, but I had to wait for it to dry. And I remember stepping foot in the Tottenham pond to let it get off my toe. And it has now been more than 40 years and I'm still upset about it.
Oh my god, that is awful.
I should probably
sounds like a horrible person.
Oh, she was the greatest. She was the greatest. And I love to tell that story because it's ridiculous.
Oh my god. It
The poop
sounds
toe.
horrible.
Well, I survived, and now that I live downtown, I see all kinds of stuff, so I just compare it to the poop toe and I'm fine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And which is why I can host something strange or, look at crazy things on the street and go, okay, that happened.
Toronto has some weird things on the streets.
Oh yeah. Yesterday I got to see someone pee on the street.
Oh, I saw that. Yes. That sounded weird.
Yeah, middle of the day, and she just didn't even find a corner. She just went for it.
She sounded quite ballsy, indeed.
Oh yeah, it was the sort of thing where as soon as I realized what I was looking at, I looked away. I was like, what has been seen cannot be unseen.
Just keep staring. The other day, I saw a big old pile of vomit with a used condom in it, and I was like, okay, well, fuck. Sometimes Toronto is quite gross, and sometimes Toronto is quite cheeky, and you're like, Toronto. Oh no, Toronto.
Oh yes, it can be very, very cheeky. What do you think that the cheekiest thing is that the Swamp Hag has seen?
The Swamp Hag once witnessed two men dressed as pirates using very large dildos, and they were sword fighting at Nathan Phillips Square.
Wow. Folks, that is probably the craziest thing I've ever heard.
It was quite cheeky, and both of their swords were bright purple with glitter, and I thought, oh my goodness, what a thing.
Well, welcome to the modern age.
People
Where
are quite creative.
that is quite creative, I have to say. That's impressive. That took a bit of forethought,
Quite.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, so, Barnabas, does Teresa ever take you on trips downtown?
She likes to take me to places where I feel comfortable, like the Allen Garden, since I have lots of greenery in my face and my wings. She takes me to the Allen Gardens, although lately it looks so, so sad.
Does it really? I love the Allen Gardens.
The main area has been completely wiped out, and the banana trees are gone.
No.
Yes,
Oh my goodness, I am very sad to hear that.
the banana trees, the big, huge dinosaur trees, everything in the main area is now gone, and there's a new entrance around the back. And I believe they made the new entrance because they're like, don't look at this area. The banana trees are gone, and now we're sad.
Wow. Well, Barnabas, I hope that we can come up with some sort of plan to make it happy again. And we will do that right after these messages, okay? Don't go anywhere.
You got it, Liz.
Hey everyone! Planet Lizzdom now has a Patreon. Your help will allow Liz to make the show even bigger, cover costs, and help bring on celebrity guests. Go to patreon.com/Planet Lizzdom and pledge now.
Step right up, boils, ghouls, and nondescripts, and start your Halloween month off at Something Strange, Canada's largest sideshow extravaganza, October 10th at the Revival nightclub. For the price of just one ticket, you will see pain-proof freaks, human marvels, animal oddities, and so much more. Featuring acts as seen on America's Got Talent, Penn and Teller's Fool Us, Discovery Channel, NBC, all over the media, hosted by Planet Lizzdom and myself, Mysterion. October 10th at Revival. Get your tickets now on Eventbrite before they disappear.
Well, how about that, Barnabas? That was pretty exciting.
Oh, it did. Yes.
I figured I would just show the commercial again to remind everybody that Something Strange is happening on Sunday, October 10th. It is a sold-out show. So for those of you who have your tickets, thank you so much. And get there early just to make sure that you can get your seat and get in accordingly, because it does take a little bit of time now to process everybody in, but we're so happy to be open and to have everybody. And we're so excited to be getting to know Teresa the Swamp Hag through her friend Barnabas the Bone Dragon. So welcome back, Barnabas.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes.
Now, Barnabas, if you could come to Something Strange, what do you think you would most want to see? Teresa the Swamp Hag is going to do a Day of the Dead sort of Dia de los Muertos sort of show. Is there anything that you would want to see with that?
Well, I'm just thrilled about all the other acts because it's been so long since I've been to a really fun show. I've been locked in the cupboard. I've been in isolation. It's been a boring few years. I'm excited to see Daddy Red. I'm excited to see Jimbo. He's quite an exciting performer, and his costume is really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. We love Papa Jimbo, the voodoo magician. He's great.
He is quite exciting, and his pet snake is so cute from what I've heard.
Crazy 8 is like a puppy dog. He's so sweet.
It's very nice to meet friendly reptiles. Most reptiles are quite charming, and most people are very, very, very afraid of them, which is
It's
quite
true.
unfortunate.
Well, and Crazy 8 is very smart. I was at an event a couple of years ago, and I felt a little tickle because Crazy 8 recognized me and started slithering over to me.
Aww.
And I felt so special. I thought, oh, I must taste or smell really good.
Aww. Snakes are
Yeah,
so
he's
cute.
He's a sweet snake. You know who else is going to be at Something Strange? Leviticus.
Oh, I love the strong man. He's ever so charming.
Oh
And
yeah,
his
he's
mustache is so cool.
so cool. And I love when he goes, "Oh yeah." I get so excited for that.
He must have such a cool life.
I think so. And he's, the best part is he's very, very nice.
Yeah, I heard he is a very sweet puppy dog, yes.
He's very, very sweet. So I think Teresa, I don't know if she's met him before, but she'll really like him.
I have heard that she's met him before, and I think she wants to talk to him about helping her with a stunt.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh.
I love that. Hey guys, do you have any questions for Barnabas or, for Teresa through Barnabas? Or not? Everybody's very. Do you know any jokes, Barnabas?
Some of them are really, really bad.
Oh, like bad groaners or bad bad?
Some of them are like dad jokes.
I love dad jokes.
Like groaners.
Oh, I love dad jokes.
Oh no. Well, I feel very sorry for you.
My favorite dad joke of all time is, why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because 7, 8, 9.
Exactly.
Oh. Okay, this one's pretty bad, and I do apologize in advance. What did the lesbian vampire say to the other lesbian vampire?
I don't know.
See you next month.
That's good. That's a really good one.
No, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
So bad. I love it.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to tell that one all the time now. It's just so inappropriate and so lovely at the same time.
Oh. The Swamp Hag went to college and art school and had some pretty silly roommates that would say pretty silly things, like, let's make like a tampon and get out of this bloody hole when it was time to leave early morning class, so you know.
What art school did Teresa go to?
The Swamp Hag attended the College of the Sheridan for illustration and also York University for Bachelor of Fine Arts with honors.
Oh, very cool.
She is an educated lady, but she swears like a sailor, so it's all good and dandy.
Me too. I find swearing is an indication of intelligence. And everyone's loving these jokes. They're terrible. I love it, guys. If you have a bad dad joke, hit me up with it because it's been that kind of a day.
Oh, Chris! Hello, Chris. Yes, he's up front.
Hello, Chris Roberts. Who's Chris Roberts?
Thank you for coming. When I was very sad one summer, when the Swamp Hag was quite sad, the Roberts of the Chris would take her to stand-up comedy events because he was a stand-up comic and would do lots of jokes and would take her to the comedy events as well. And that's where she learned that a lot of stand-up comics had a lot of depression.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
And it was fun to see how they would laugh about it and make fun of their mental illness. And the Swamp Hag was quite inspired and thought, look at that. They're all having a damn good time with the darkness. And it was quite enjoyable and uplifting. Also, Chris has a pretty good Santa joke involving his dad.
Oh, okay. You know what? Chris, challenge made. I want to hear this joke. Because you know what? Embracing the darkness is so important. I've had to learn to do it. It's been a very wild ride with this pandemic related adjustment disorder I have. It's fantastic. It's right along there with depression and anxiety and all the good stuff.
I swear, there's like an isolation kind of pandemic quarantine depression that's quite different and specific on its own, and it's different, and you must learn to embrace it. And I've watched the Swamp Hag. Sometimes she will just make whale noises and lie on the floor, and will lick food off the floor, and then wiggle around, and then look at the dragon, which is me, and say, "Don't tell anyone about this."
You know what? I totally get it. I like to have what's called a TV pajama party sometimes, where I just get up, eat breakfast, and lay in my pajamas all day watching whatever, and that's it. And there's no showering, there's no putting on makeup, there's no brushing my teeth, there's none of that.
There's
And
just existing. That sounds very good.
yes, it's good times actually. It's very, very good times. Oh, Olga wants to say my favorite joke is, what do you get from a cow and a duck? Milk and quackers.
Oh, that's
Wah,
quite
wah.
cheeky. And also very cute.
It's cute. I like that. I like jokes that I can tell to everybody.
The Swamp Hag used to be a camp counselor, and she once had a child come up to her and say, "What do you call cheese that is not yours?"
What?
"Not your cheese." And then the kid right away laughing, and she thought it was quite funny.
Nacho cheese. I love it.
Not some children are entertaining, the rest a waste of time.
Yes, yes. There are some that you just want to swipe away.
The Swamp Hag has encountered too many sticky children, and she's had enough.
I was a camp counselor once too, and it is a lot of work.
A lot of work, and the parents are super extra.
Oh yeah. I have huge respect for camp counselors, for teachers, or anybody else who looks after other people's children, because that is not easy.
The parents have a lot to say about so many things, and the children are just like, no.
Yeah. The kids don't care. They're just being kids.
Oh, that one person likes the nacho cheese. Oh, I'm so happy you like it.
Yes. Now I want nachos.
Child was funny.
You know what, Barnabas? Tell Teresa that now I want some nachos.
Do you want the loaded nachos, or classic nachos, or random nachos with random shit on it?
I want loaded nachos while getting loaded. I miss that.
Yes.
I miss that. Yeah, I miss going up to Sneaky D's, getting their big King's Crown plate of nachos with a big pitcher of beer at 4 a.m, or whatever the hell time it was that we used to do that. Good times. I miss that.
The Swamp Hag misses that culture ever so much from what I've heard. She used to get dressed up all the time and go to gothy dance parties, come home at like 4 a.m, get all this stupid junk food,
Yep.
sit there and eat it on a balcony and chain smoke, and then yell at the world as if she owned the damn place.
Yes.
And now it just doesn't feel the same. It just feels weird. No one wears their masks at night. It just doesn't feel safe.
Well, you know what I find is really funny, and she might agree with me on this. Pre-pandemic, there once upon a time there was this trend to wear a gas mask while dancing, especially if you were in goth rave, that sort of thing.
If you are a cyberpunk, indeed,
yeah.
Yes.
Cyberpunk, I've been in the scene since the 90s, I've seen it all. And now that we actually have to wear it, it's a completely different vibe. All of a sudden, it's not necessarily fashion. It's like almost too real. It's too surreal.
Also, the Swamp Hag has not seen a cyberpunk in a long damn time. She sees all these modern goths trying to look all damn cool with their like minimalistic whatnot and like half eyebrows and like short bangs.
Oh, my favorite is the health goth.
The health goth is a weird fucking shit because most goths want to die. Why are you trying to prolong your life? What the shit is this? Now you want kale and a smoothie? You're supposed to live off cigarettes and death and gloom.
Right. Forget the avocado toast.
I don't understand it. I just, no. You're supposed to have a rev and a fucking cigarette and some red wine and angst.
I love angst. All right. Chris Roberts has given us a paragraph here.
Oh my God, Chris, why?
He says, maybe someday I'll perform the Santa joke. It's too long to type. I do remember telling a joke to Teresa, that's short. I feel immature enough to date a girl with half her head shaved, but mature enough to ask, what did you do to your head? I don't know. It was a decent quick laugh when the Santa joke wasn't doing well. LOL.
Oh, good job.
It's tough to get up in front of a crowd and try to make people laugh. So I have huge respect to anybody that even attempts it. You know, especially if
We
you're.
definitely must bug Chris for the Santa joke someday. We must
Oh,
track
Chris,
him down and have
when
him
I
do it in
see.
public.
Oh my God, if I see Chris on the street, Chris, know for sure that I'm going to go, Santa joke! And you're going to have to understand that, you know, I need to hear it, or else I'm not going to leave you alone.
I'm so sorry, Chris. This is your future now. This is going to happen, whether you like it or not.
I can see the police report. Santa joke.
Also, full disclosure, during the commercial break, I totally messaged Chris on Messenger saying, am I doing okay? I keep changing my accent. What the fuck?
You know what, Barnabas, you're a bone dragon. You can do whatever you want.
I have no idea what my life's about, but I only pay taxes, so it's fucking fine.
Absolutely. You can go from British to Australian in half a second, and it's totally cool.
Huzzah!
Crikey. My problem is that I'll go between Australian accents and New Zealand accents.
Oh dear.
You know,
Sometimes
and
I
that,
go Russian here and there at work when I'm at the tattoo. Well, when the Swamp Hag's at the tattoo shop, sometimes I'll find that she'll go in different accents because of where she used to work.
oh
She
yes.
used to work in different shops with different artists from different places, and then she'll do different accents and whatnot. And then people will be like, "Where are you from today?" And she'll be like, "I don't have a fucking clue. Can I please have a cigarette?" It's fucking weird.
I think
Pretty
we just
bad.
all 7 continents just now.
It was pretty, yeah, it's pretty bad. Her coworker also used to work at the same place that she used to work at too, so sometimes we'll do the accents together, and then our shop manager is like, what the fucking Christ, where the fuck are you guys from today? It's not bad.
That's so funny.
It's not bad. The Swamp Hag is quite pleased that she's a tattoo artist because she could never do a corporate job. She would just shrivel up and die in a cubicle.
Yeah. Well, you know, I have to ask, you know, during all of this time, Barnabas, how has the Swamp Hag been able to survive as a tattoo artist?
Thankfully, the Swamp Hag has quite lovely clients that send deposits in advance over the quarantine and ask for artistic commissions, either over Procreate or on wood and whatnot. And we were able to be somewhat financially stable. But yeah, the lockdown did suck like a motherfucker.
Oh,
No
I know.
benefits. No, like no safe house, no nothing. But otherwise, we tried to stay sane.
Oh my gosh. Well, Barnabas, please tell Teresa that I'm really glad that she has made it through so far, and that, you know, that she's doing well and thriving. And I'm so excited to see her perform on Sunday. And please let her know that if she needs any assistance, I'm happy to help. Not, you know, I'm not just a host, but I'm also a helper.
Does that mean you're going to help the Swamp Hag with her cat and the cat's anal glands? It needs to be expressed. Will you come over tomorrow?
I'm afraid I cannot because I have to go work for the man.
But you said you would like to help the Swamp Hag, and she says she needs help with the cat's anal glands.
Well, I was talking more about the show on Sunday.
But the anal glands, Liz, the anal glands.
Well, I mean, if she wants to bring her cat on Sunday, I can do that at the venue.
At the end? Okay, well, now we're going to have anal glands at the venue, Liz. I don't think that's a good idea.
It could be slippery. I don't know. It could be a very dangerous.
Last time it was black toothpaste coming out of his ass. Are you sure you want that at the venue, Liz?
No, I'm not actually. Maybe I take that back. How about I rephrase it like this, Barnabas? If the Swamp Hag needs any help with her act,
oh, God damn it.
let me know.
But what about the anal glands, Liz? God damn it.
Oh my God, I'm going to have a nightmare now. Or I'm just going to be sleeping going, but what about the anal glands?
Well, that's
what about
not
the
my
anal
damn
glands?
fault, Liz.
Santa joke!
Santa joke at the anal glands. Is this how we're going to end things?
This is how we're going to end things. My face hurts.
God damn it. Well, I'm glad you had fun with this. I still have to worry about the cat's asshole.
Oh my gosh. Well, Barnabas, I wish you all the luck in the world. I want to thank everybody for watching as well, because, you know, you are one hell of a hilarious dragon, and I hope I run into you again.
Well, thank you. I hope this cat wakes up so I can deal with his bum. Come on, Finn. Come on, Finn, wake up. Wake up, Finn. We gotta deal with your bum. We gotta deal with your bum. I'm so sorry. I have a one-track mind right now. Bills need to be paid. Cat's butts need to be dealt with. But
Yes.
Sunday, the Swamp Hag shall rise, and it'll be spectacular.
Barnabas, be well. Please give Teresa the Swamp Hag my very best.
I will do.
And you keep doing you, honey. You just keep doing you.
I will do after I deal with this silly cat.
All right. Barnabas, be well. Take care of our Teresa.
Thank you, Liz, and I'll give my best to the Swamp Hag.
Thank you. I will see you soon.
Thank you, Liz. Over and out.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, and Ago's saying, see you later, Barnabas. Watch out for those weed whackers. Okay, yes, please watch out for those weed whackers. Now, I don't know if you guys knew, but Planet Lizzdom is syndicated on the Carney Show on Twitch now. On Fridays, you can watch past episodes of Planet Lizzdom at 8 p.m. Tonight, the Carney Show is going to have a really amazing show called The Devil's Hour at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So check it out if you have, if you're up and awake, because Jeff Peterson is making some amazing content out of New York, and I really, really can't plug him enough. I look forward to him coming to Something Strange one day as well. In the meantime, guys, thank you so much for getting tickets. I'm so happy this show's sold out. I'm really, really excited about it, and so happy to get back to the stage performing live in front of you guys. If you love what you're seeing, please be my patron. Go over to patreon.com/Planet Lizzdom, and even for $5 a month, anything to help support me and get my internet paid. This show is for you guys, and it's all about you. I'm really excited for tomorrow night because we're actually going to be talking with Steffi K, half of the Sentimentalists, an amazing mentalist and wonderful artist as well. And I encourage you guys to come in at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, same time, same place. So tune in, turn on, and take part, because you guys never know who is going to land right here on Planet Lizzdom. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care, everybody.